Hi everyone. Sorry, I was distracted by trying to figure out this achievement. It's gonna be a no camera day today for Ella. She is very freaking tired. Her eyes are swollen and leaky, and my nose is all chafed from blowing it. Just allergies like mad. Um, and I'm tired. And I'm tired too. Oh my gosh. I wish I could just sleep like a normal person. Please, Lord, let me sleep like a normal person. Oh gosh, there goes my eyes again. I hope everybody had survived yesterday. We're just about 100 degrees here today. Just about 100 degrees. And Fluffy is not happy with me because I've allowed this heat to happen up on her porch, and she doesn't like it at all. So At first, I had everything set up for the stream. Oh, let's get this guy back down into here. I forgot to put him up this morning too. This one. I had how do we? It just like it barely lets me do it, and then it won't let me do it. Okay, let me move it over here. It'll be easier. There we go. It'll be easier if I do it over here. Okay. We put it right here, don't we? Hi, baby. What is it? You need some more treats? I know. I was just talking about you, wasn't I? I was eventually. I had everything set up for stream because I thought that we were done with that gold roll part of the achievement, and I had set up the stream to go back into Deadlands on El Arcanist to get working on the rescuer one. And then I double checked the achievement to figure out where I needed to go so I know what to do when we started the stream. And then when I looked at it, it said that the Gold Road one wasn't done yet. I was like, oh my gosh. So I looked there and there's 2 more that I have to do there. Okay, baby. Okay. I know you only got 4. She only got 4. She told me, she says, I counted, there was only 4. You thought you fooled me. Okay, here's 4 more. There you go. They're just tiny little treats, but she'll try to survive on them if I let her. So I can't let her have too many. Old girl. I think she's getting dementia, poor thing. Okay, so we are back on Ella, and we're headed back into Gold Road. Basically, we're still trying to knock out that achievement for was it achievements across a decade or something like that? It's called something like that. I believe that's. Oh, hold on, let me double check. Adventure across the decade. That's what the achievement's called. And then the one I linked in Twitter is actually my achievement. So that's when I linked it and almost posted it on Twitter. I was like, wait a minute, the Gold Road one isn't checked off. I thought we just finished that last week. So we're not quite done on that. Let me see. I'm not sure if the music is too loud. Can you all hear me okay? I think I better post a pin right there to let people know. I did a sound check and on a recording and it worked. Okay. Pin it. We'll leave it up for 30 minutes. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, here we are. And I picked. Shadow had sent me one of these things here from the. We're playing V Rising again. Let's move with block. He sent me one of these from the Lex vendor, and I remember that there was something that I had forgotten to get last time. It was these windows. So I went and stocked up on these windows and got a few other things and just put all of the stuff in here. I'm not ready to start decorating because there's so much that I still need. But this is what I do when I am working on getting a house ready for decorations. I start just putting all the stuff for that house and I'm going to use right at the beginning of the house. And then what I'll do is I'll throw everything just in my bags in my inventory when I am ready. So quickly, let's head back into town. Okay. Map is always slow when I first click it like that. I'm not sure why. I am not sure why. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am insane with mosquito bites right now. So there's like some type of syndrome that you can develop with mosquito bites, and I can't remember what it's called, but every now and again I'll get 1 or 2 that just get crazy infected, crazy irritated, just crazy large, and last for a super long time. And it's apparently it's not to do with the mosquito bite itself, but it's like a certain mosquito that my body is not used to, I guess. So we're getting more and more different strains of mosquitoes. from all over the world. So R take all. So T. So this R take all. This is from my add-on. T take all. This is from This is from system. So I don't know if I can get rid of my mail add-on yet. I have to double check and see. Don't know if I can get rid of it yet. But these things that they're doing, these quality of life additions that they're making to ESO, it's really nice for those that you know aren't really big on using add-ons, but especially for console users, because consoles they don't get to use add-ons at all. Oh, I was gonna do this. I'm like, why did we come here again? Somebody remind me. I remembered without asking. Ooh, what's this guy wearing? He looks naked. What is that skin? He's like, he's almost in the same color. I like it. He looks good. Who's this? Harvey. Harvey, you look great. You look great, Harvey. For real. Night Heartblade. You look great. Okay. Oh, and my coffee's getting cold. I have to hurry up and drink it. So, the mosquito bites around my ankle, I'm able to cover the ones on my arm right now. Well, so that they don't touch my shirt. But when I'm sleeping, the ones around my ankle, it's like no matter what I do, you know, because I'm putting pressure, it's like not just on one side of my ankle, it's like around my ankle. There are 3 bites on my ankle. So one's on the inside, one is like at the you know, if you're looking at the back of your foot, that heel bone, one is right on that bone, and one is just to the right side of it, a little bit higher. So no matter what I did, the bed or the sheets were rubbing against my mosquito bites. So it kept waking me up all night. I got up at about 6 o'clock and, you know, started doing things around the house that I'm like, well, hell, I'm up. I'll just go ahead and start doing stuff. And then, I don't know, it's about 9:45 or 10 o'clock. My body just said, go back to bed. You're not ready for this. Go back to bed. So I figured I would sleep for like another hour or so. No, I didn't. I slept until a little bit after 12. I'm not sick, everyone. I know you can kind of hear it in my voice, but I'm not sick. It is 100% allergies. What? She's pawing at me. She's pawing at me. You cannot see her, but she is pawing at me. What, baby? She's like, Mom, can you bring my chair over and put me on camera? Want me to do that? Want to bring the chair over and put you on camera? I can do that for you if you want. She wants more treats. That's what she wants. More treats. More treats. More treats, Mama. Ow. Okay, look at all my clothes. We already did this. I'm gonna grab the other chair and bring it over for her. Hold on. I'm just walking over here. 1 second. Oh, ouchie. I'm still hobbling around on my sprained ankle. It's still in its brace. Me. Yes, baby. I'm bringing the chair over for you. Bringing the chair over. Yes, we're bringing the chair over for you. Straighten up your towel here. You don't want to look all mussed up for your live performance. Now she's sitting on the chairs. I'm trying to move it for you. Hold on. You're going for a ride? Just like Disneyland, right? Just like Disneyland, Mama. Okay, she's like, yes, now eye to eye to the treat drawer. What? What? Hold on. Sorry, coon. I got that song stuck in my head. And I'm not even a big Stray Kids fan, but some of their songs, they just stick with you. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully I remember to cough away from the camera. Okay, so let's see. Fluffy's camera. Fluffy cam, fluffy cam. Fluffy cam, here we go. Properties. Activate. I'm not sure how the positioning is here. There we go. There's my girl. We'll see if she gives you guys a show. Should we put her down where I am? We could do that. Instead of keeping her up there. Put her down over here. Oh, she should. Oh, are you going to stay or not? Oh, you're not going to stay, you little brat. So we just did that for her and she's not going to stay. Let's see. Let's at least get the chair positioned for when she does come back, because she will. She will. Let's see. Yeah, she'll come back. When she comes back, we'll put it back on. Okay. All right. Fluffy's being fluffy. She's like, yeah, I just wanted a treat, Mom. That's all. So I brought this second chair in here to use to prop my leg up for when I fell. It's hard to use it for the sprain, because just the way that I have to position it on the left-hand side, the way the table is, it doesn't really work. But she has now adopted this as her new place to lay down. She completely got this towel all wrinkled up. I'm straightening it. It doesn't help. She's just gonna mess it up when she gets up here again anyway. Alrighty. Sorry, I hope I didn't do that right into the mic. Oh, jewelry crafting and enchanting. There's only two we have to worry about for right now. I have to keep my eye on the music app here, because sometimes it likes to just randomly, okay, I've come to the end. Instead of restarting, I'm going to go ahead and go to different music that's not even stream beats. We're going to do that. And the thing is, I can't figure out how to make it loop on Spotify. Spotify definitely, whoopsie, gosh darn it, you guys. I was just getting ready to transform into a wolf so I could travel faster. Never mind. Never mind. Ay, ay.
The value of that. Ha!
And I hardly even played V-Rising at all yesterday. I just logged in and, took care of my...
And our understanding of arcane and human enhanced. A good day's work.
My slaves, my servants. I just took care of all of their missions and then logged out. I didn't even stay on and play. But it's like so beaten into my muscle memory already. Here I am. Daily endeavors are easy to do. I still have this. I'm not sure. Not sure where I got this from, to be honest. It's in my inventory, and I'm not sure where I got it from. Unless this was something else that shot. Was that me? It could be. My memory is bad. My memory is bad.
I could give you.
And then I'll remember it at the most random time. Oh yeah! And nobody around to tell. I'm sorry, I don't care if they have made chromium platings easier to get. It is not worth 8 gold plates for 88 vouchers. I'm sorry. N-O. N-O. Find out if somebody wants those. Where did all that gold come from? Oh, it's from when I was shopping. It's from when I was shopping. It is not worth it. Because gold plating still do not come by easily. How many do I even have in my inventory right now? I've donated quite a few of them. Oh my gosh, my nose is running again. Oh! When you're at the point when it just, oh my gosh, it hurts to blow your nose. I've been there since last night. Excuse me. I'll just wipe it. I won't blow it. I'm not sure if you can hear me touching the mic or not. I'm sorry. Oh man. My poor nose. Okay, so what were we looking for? I remember already. I remember. We're looking for jewelry crafting. So I only have 39. And like I said, they don't come by easily. They don't just drop out of the sky. And when they do, it's nothing like these volumes here. Nothing. These volumes. If I had 529 and they were constantly coming in, I would think about it. Yeah, then it's not worth 88. I'm not sure what ZeniMax was smoking when they did that. Okay. What's my inventory look like? I think we took care of the inventory, right? Oh no, there's still a few things in here. I got distracted. I got on a tangent.
You look a bit
88
lost.
rip vouchers sent me. They sent me. What, baby? Hmm? No. I just gave you some. What? What, baby? Hmm? 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 From me? She's very upset with me about the deck being too hot too. Okay, no, we're done with the bank. Okay, so back to Gold Road we go. What? To J. Ow. 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 Lovely, stop pulling on my clothes. She's like, oh hush, I'm not using my claws much. I think she just wants attention.
Buy and sell here and now.
What? She's just hanging on me. honey, baby, I pet you. I petted you. I need this hand for the mouse. She's like grabbing me with her toe beans. Okay, so Relic Restore and Truth Reflector. So Relic Restore. So it's in quest. Complete the Athelius Furry quest in Gold Road. And then the other one
No charge to have a look.
Find goods at fair prices.
is Truth Reflector. Fluffy. Y'all, she's just like not having it right now. She's not having it. Oh, you push yourself away on the chair. Oh, good job. Truth Reflector. Complete the Fate of the Forgotten Prince quest in Gold Road. How does... So I might have to hit up Google to see why these quests didn't trigger.
You're trading here.
Let's see here. Let's see if the map will tell us anything. What will the map tell us? Where is it? It's up here. Okay, this is completed.
Buy and sell here and now.
Well, it probably has something to do with these things right here. All right, let's go. Let's go check it out.
Yeah.
Prices have never been
And
better.
I'll go inside Westfield to see if there's like anything to pick up in there. Let's go see. Oh no, cancel. Why does, I mean, I'm clicking on the way shrine. Why is it like asking me that? It's like, you guys put everything so close together. Thank you. Max zoom in. Max zoom in. What? Westfield is home, is my home, and I'll protect it with my life. From such in the west to Rustwall. Such. Okay, are we seeing any like quests popping out at us? No. No quest markers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Where does the Count expect you newcomer to sleep?
that's just the daily quest marker. That's not it. Oh, no, all daily quest markers.
Where can I find a mug of Rockman?
Legion job available here.
Fight for the wheel.
Fight for the Weald. We go out and we hunt for it. Oh, thank you so much, hardcore player. Thank you. I hope you're having a great Tuesday and that Monday was survivable. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I guess I'll start at the top of the map. I can't remember. Did we see her standing about anywhere wanting to talk to us? Oh, she's in her. Oh, she's staring at me. I would say she's in her chair, but she's just staring at me. She's just staring at me. Turn this around a little bit so you can stare at the camera. Gotta make that bank. Make that money, Fluffy. this away. There. She's like, no, mommy, I want you. I want more treats. That's what I want. Hey, Ollie, how are you doing? Ollie. So there's 2 more achievements I need to get to knock out
Stop buying things.
Champion of
sir.
the Gold Road.
Mother gave us coin. We should use it. She meant for us to buy a home.
So I'm thinking it must be hidden in here
We
somewhere.
need to eat.
So I'm gonna
You're
go up here
impossible.
and we'll make our way up to here
Though.
and we'll just kind of work our way down. You just made it. Ooh, golly, that sounds so good. Did I not click on here? Why is it asking me questions? Why is it asking me questions? Okay. That sounds so good, Oli. Oh. Okay. Elf Beta the Shy. It's here twice. Alright, well, let's go grab her. No, we'll wait for her. You know why? Because our goal is to go up. Or shall we grab it along the way? We'll grab her, but our ultimate goal is going up here. We'll grab the quest, and we can't help you right now, honey. Elf Beta.
Oh, my dear Narcissus Dren, what has
Oh,
happened
dear.
to you?
I'm not talking to Narcissus. Oh, fine, we'll take it. We have to take it.
It's you. Good fortune for all of us.
Narcissus.
Narcissus Dren will be most pleased if you're the one to help him.
Did he ever get out of the well? Who helped him out of the well? And why are you so concerned about his safety?
The noted explorer
I knocked him into the well.
Narcissus Dren has gone to investigate the ruins of Wendir, and I fear he may be in trouble. He left some time ago to procure an Aelid relic, the emblem of the last king. Could you go and help him? He will reward your efforts.
So what do you need me to do?
Find Narcissus and help him recover the emblem from Wendir.
You're already done with the camera?
Here,
Okay.
let me mark it on your map. He had some Voda allies,
Meh.
but I do not trust them. My dear Narcissus is brilliant but impulsive and needs someone to protect him from his own enthusiasm.
Yeah, okay, I'll go find Narcissus Dren when I get around to it. When I get around to it.
I can tell you a little about the area, but I'm afraid full information on
I
the
guess she
task
doesn't
ahead should come
suspect
from
me of
Narcissus
knocking him
Dren
into the well.
himself. Please, go seek him out.
I'm surprised she doesn't say something about it. Fluffy, stop it. No. We're going up here. We're not helping Narcissus Dren. We're going up here. Narcissus can wait. No. 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 No, no, no. Is there still a treasure chest here? Oh. She said, fine, I'm gonna go sharpen my claws on this right here. No treasure chest. Yeah. At least it's pretty and green over here. It's not so icky like that area we were at before. What was that called? The burn? I'm sure it's no less dangerous. Valenti Vineyards. So let's go to the vineyards, which is here. Have we been here before? That looks
Good find, cohort.
Have we been here before? I think we've been here before, haven't we? Didn't they send us here on a quest? Or maybe not. Maybe not. Oh. Nope, I haven't been here before. I'm digging these stone walls up. Whoa, vampire! quest for it here.
What
Fenorian!
would Count Verandis do
Look
in
who's
this
here.
situation?
Fenorian, it's our friend Fenorian. Hey, buddy, how's it been?
Fancy meeting you here,
Yeah,
friend.
fancy meeting you
I
too.
hope you're not here for the auction at the Valente Vineyards. I'm certain the event bodes ill, but I'm reluctant to enter that nest of vipers alone. Would you be willing to join me? For ample compensation, of course.
So what kind of trouble do you expect at a wine auction?
It isn't just any auction. It's run by and for vampires.
Ah.
Being a vampire myself, I can't help but wonder why Lord Gallio Valente, vineyard owner and vampire coven leader, wants to sell wine to other vampires. It's not like we partake of the stuff.
So it's no coincidence that he's here around a place that we just spotted a vampire dog. So you were invited to this auction?
Not exactly. I was hunting a violent vampire gang called the Terrors when I found an invitation to the auction. Inviting vampires to such an event is strange enough, but offering this Vesper Valente vintage? That has me concerned. Will you help me?
Certainly. I'll help you investigate the auction of the Valente Vineyards and Winery.
First, let's look around the vineyard. I want to examine the grapes they grow here. Besides, it's
we're
a good
gonna run
idea to get a
into
feel
trouble.
for the grounds before we head into the auction.
We're gonna run into
Olivia.
trouble.
This is exactly what House Ravenwatch trained me for.
Okay. Fluffy, stop it. No, I'm not giving you any more treats. No more. No more. No more. She's being so demanding right now. Fluffy is being extra. So extra. Okay, Fenori, my friend, let's go find out. We saw vampire dogs, so we know we're gonna run into vampires out here. Stop pulling on my clothes like that, Missy. She's got one toenail that is pulling on my clothing. Stop it. 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 No, no. I found a rabbit. I found some rubitite ore. Interesting. Is it just that one dog? Or is... Whoa! What did I just hear? I heard something. Oh, there they are. Found vampire dogs. What are they eating? A marmot? A cat? Fluffy, you better get off Mommy's table. You better get down. Oh! Get down. Get down. Hold on a second. She's being a booger. I'm not giving you any more treats. I'm not giving you more treats. No, you get down. You get down. No. You come over here and sit in your chair. You stay in your chair and stay off the table. You're acting spoiled. You're acting spoiled. She's being a bugger. She's acting like she's a spoiled kitty or something. I must have my way. Okay. Oh, look. So it was a...
Quality material makes for quality goods.
Oh, I like the banners. The banners are pretty. I hear them again. Oh! It's a prairie dog. That's what they ate. Prairie dog. Oh, look at the grapes. I hear them.
Let's look more closely at those grapes.
Okay, let's do that. Valente Vineyard grapes. We're going to examine them.
The scent wafting off those grapes. It's tantalizing.
Is it making you curious since you don't like grapes? You don't like wine? nothing untoward in here.
And tranquility.
Tranquility.
It appears the grapes did not agree with this death hound.
I doubt he ate the grapes. Climbing ladders? No. They're not climbing ladders. Okay. I like it when we get to climb ladders. Oh, what's over there? Ooh. For being a vineyard, I don't see a lot of vineyards. Or there. Are we going to be able to have these as plants? Vineyards? Kind of cool. If they only grew that flat. Okay, we're here, we're looking.
An injured field hand. Let's find out what happened.
Field hand drove here. Tell us what happened.
This is no place to wander aimlessly, traveler. The foul beasts are vicious and hungry for blood.
Foul beasts?
Ugliest hounds Drovir has ever seen. This one just finished checking the new grapes and was on his way to the auction when it came out of nowhere. Ripped up Drovir's leg real good.
Lord Valente invited his servants to attend the auction?
Drovir thought the request was strange too, but Lord Valente insisted, and Lady Valente specifically told Sentry Helvius to let the servants in, even if we didn't have the fancy invitations. If you're here
that's
for the
not good.
auction, you should head inside.
That's not good. They're looking for a meal. Okay.
Curious. Let's talk.
Okay, let's do that.
Just as Count Ferrandis taught me, there is always something to learn if you simply pay attention. The field hand was attacked by a death hound, a sure indication of vampiric activity. And he provided a wealth of information. Don't you agree?
You mean about Lord Gallio Valente, Lady Valente, and the new grapes?
So you were listening. Good.
It was just a
The
moment
field
ago.
hand described Gallio as different when he returned. He developed a new grape to make him richer and more powerful, and he recently married a high elf, but the marriage already seems troubled.
Oh, so what makes him think the marriage is troubled? And why do you think the grapes were examined? Why do you think of the... Oh, no, what? Ella, what? What do you think of the grapes you examined and the death hound?
The grapes were developed using alchemy. They've been infused with blood, and I find the aroma tantalizing. But I dare not try one. Look what consuming the grapes did to the death hound. Our next step is to attend the auction. You shall be my guest.
Won't they notice that I'm not a vampire?
The field hand assumed you were a guest of the auction, and the invitation did say to bring my most favored mortal servant. If anyone asks, you're the blood servant of Master Bogvir, the vampire I shall pretend to be and whose invitation I carry.
Alrighty, let's head into the auction.
The invitation indicates we're to head to the walled garden just east of the manor. I suppose that's where they're letting the guests gather prior to the start of the auction. Shall we proceed?
Does the invitation tell us anything about what else we're to expect?
Let's see. It promises an evening in the beautiful Colovian countryside, majestic views, new and innovative cultivation, a new vintage called Vesper Valente, the auction. Ah, yes. And this. Who says wine doesn't belong in a flask?
Who says wine doesn't belong in a flask? Oh, wait a minute. So what's that supposed to mean?
I could be reading into things, but in some vampire circles, flask is used as a crude term to refer to a blood servant. Someone who willingly lets vampires feed on them, usually for compensation.
And you mentioned that the invitation specifically suggested the vampires bring their servants.
Indeed. Though the vampire I acquired this invitation
They're
from
looking
wasn't
for
the
the
sort
highest
to rely
percentage
on
of V
blood
blood.
servants.
I can
He
already
was
tell.
Extremely cruel. Preferred the thrill of the hunt and drank to kill. This event becomes stranger the more I try to make sense of it.
Okay, alrighty, goodbye. We're to go over here. Okay, let's go. I'm the servant of somebody. I may not look like a servant, but I am.
Halt! Yeah! Your invitation, please.
Right, here you are.
Are you a vampire? You don't look like a vampire.
Welcome, Master Bogvir and guest. I'll escort you to Lord Valente, this way.
Totally unnecessary. I'll find him. Thanks.
He doesn't look like a vampire. Okay.
Just a moment. Let's talk first.
Okay.
So, do I look like
What
a
were you just
Master
talking?
Bogvir? Probably not. But we work with the tools we're given. Let's split up and mingle. Talk to servants, guests, whoever's willing to chat.
So what are we trying to learn?
Anything that can tell us the true purpose of this auction. Vampires don't need wine, especially made from grapes that apparently poisoned a death hound. Try not to come off as too curious, though. We're supposed to be guests here, after all.
Are you going to be questioning people too?
I am. But as soon as we walked in, I was hit with sudden pangs of hunger. Not unlike when I smelled those grapes, but much stronger. Luckily, I carry a flask of blood for times of need. I'll just find an out-of-the-way spot to take a sip.
So understood. I'll ask around and see what I can learn.
Can I offer you a glass of our new Vesper Valente?
Certainly. I'm very curious about this wine.
Really? You're the first of Lord Valente's guests to accept the wine. I hope you enjoy it.
You drank it, Fenorian. Did he take a sip of it?
I'd offer you a glass, but your friend just took the last one. I wasn't expecting that. None of the other guests I've served this evening even tried it. Only their attendants and servants.
Isn't this the wine that the guests have to come bid on at the auction? Isn't this the one?
It is. The
He's got
vineyard's
two over
latest
there. It's not-
vintage,
they're not all
Vesper
gone.
Valente. Lord
They're not all gone.
Valente
I
did
see 'em.
tell us that his guests probably wouldn't want to try it before the auction, but that I should freely provide it to their attendants and servants.
Have you tried the wine? What does it taste like?
I have. Lord Valente was generous enough to let all the vineyard workers and servants have a glass before the guests arrived. It was salty and crisp, with a slight metallic aftertaste. Something to do with Lord Valente's alchemical process, I think.
Ugh. The metallic smells like blood to me. All that iron. Okay, how are you doing there, bud? You doing okay? Okay. I feel like the music is loud. Does anybody else feel that way? Or do I always say that when this song comes up? Lord Fadrid at Malik.
You there! I am bored, and my hounds are hungry. Will the auction start soon, or must we continue this Colovian dance of manners and pleasantries while my gold sits unspent?
I see a vampire? It doesn't look like one. I'm not sure when the auction will begin.
Ah, apologies. I mistook you for a Valente servant. Lord Valente is clever, and if the wine accomplishes a fraction of what he claims, the waiting will have been worth it. But I would prefer to simply buy what I want, and not deal with an auction.
Remind me again, what's so special about the wine?
Haven't you tried it yet? You really must sample the vintage for yourself. I suggest you find a glass quickly, before the auction begins. All of the servants and attendants must have that wine flowing through their veins for the main event.
Right. Enjoy the party. Flowing through their veins. Yeah, it's making me nervous.
Is this Vesper Valente really as special as it sounds?
Oh, Lord Valente is certainly proud of his new creation.
Wouldn't that be something?
If you're not gonna eat those wine and potatoes, I'll take it. Is he a vampire? Can't talk to him. He must be. He's a lord. Lady, okay. Now what? I see a purple light. What's so purple in here? What is so purple in here? It's very purple. Why is it so purple in there? Just the inside of the tent? Reflecting off of the... Okay. Ooh, a chest. With nothing in it. Nothing of importance. Okay, Lord Galileo Valenti, I guess wants to talk to you too, huh? See, now he's very red-eyed.
Ah, welcome.
I can't remember. Is that like
Galileo Valente, the
stage?
humble
Is that like
proprietor
stage
of
4
Valente
when
Vineyards
it's
and
that red?
Winery. You, however, have me at a disadvantage. I do not believe we've met. Which of my acquaintances decided to bring you along as their guest today?
I'm here with Master Bogvir.
Bogvir, of course. Where is my old friend? Still upset about that little incident? No matter. I was hoping to clear things up before the auction got underway.
He knows him personally.
Send him over to talk to me the next time you see him.
He's mingling, but I'll pass it along.
Don't trouble yourself. Any guest of Bogvir's is welcome. Enjoy yourself. And do make sure to try the wine.
Right, I'll do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare for the auction.
Hey! Red diamond, red diamond. So this is his wife, who does not look like a vampire.
Another one of my husband's guests. No, you're either an attendant or a servant, I'd wager. Who brought you to my husband's little affair?
Look at how pronounced they made her collarbones. Is that normal? So I'm here with Master Bogvir.
Master Bogvir? Is that the name he uses now? You know, he bears a striking resemblance to an old acquaintance of mine. In fact, I'm sure of it. How is Fenorian? And why has he come to Valente Vineyard?
Oh! So I guess she is a vampire? I can't see it in her eyes at all.
No. And why don't I believe you? No, don't worry. I have no desire to reveal Fenorian's deception to my husband. Not before I learn what's going on here, the same as you. Be so kind as to let Fenorian know I'd like to speak to him when he's free.
As you wish. I don't see it in her eyes at all. Maybe she is. Perhaps she is. And... oh, another place to pick up anything good? No? Nothing good? Oh, coins. Take the coins. It's not bolted down, it's mine.
I heard Lord Valente and his new bride loathe each other.
Why would he marry a mortal? It's
Oh, okay, so I was right. She's not a vampire.
This wine is specifically meant for the mortals here, not the vampires. So why are the vampires bidding on it? And why is my flask doing little to curb my rising hunger? Tell me you learned something more, my friend.
Lord Valente's wife, Ursula Valente. She seems to know you and wants to talk to you.
I'm sorry? Did you say Lady Valente's name is Ursilia? Oh, she's that Ursilia. Should we leave? Maybe we can sneak out the way we came in.
She seemed as interested in finding out what her husband is up to as you are.
Right. We do need to figure out what's going on here.
Are you driving
Right.
home? And
I'll
hi,
stay
hi,
and talk
baby.
to
How are
Ursilia.
you? Be careful.
You head into
be
the
careful.
manor and see if you can find
Be
Lord
safe.
Valente's office. Something in there might tell us more about the purpose of this wine.
Sorry, my throat is being scratchy again. How did Ursilia know you?
That's a story for another time, friend. Let's stay focused. You see what you can find in the manor, while I talk to Lady Valente.
All right, I'll look for Lord Valente's office inside the manor. Nobody
Don't
shall
worry.
suspect me, I'm
We
sure.
can talk more later. In the meantime, go and search Lord
Nobody
Valente's
will
office.
suspect me.
He must have one inside the manor.
Oh, Fluffy's changed her mind again. Fluffy's like, I'm out. Okay, so what should I be looking for?
Ledgers, journals, letters, alchemical notebooks. Anything that gives us some idea of Lord Galio Valente's plans for the wine. Vampires can't drink it, but they're the ones invited to bid on it. We need to know why.
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. No one's gonna suspect me in here at all, right? I'm just gonna casually walk in here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Nobody sees me. Nobody's noticing me. Why is he not having me taste the wine to see what effects it might have on me? Oh, I have a sneeze coming up. Hold on a second, hold on. Two sneezes. Hopefully I got the mic far enough away that I didn't blast your ears out. Hold on. I'm wiping off my hands. I sprayed. Okay, this is where we killed the hounds. Did we really come all the way around the wrong side? Ooh, and there's a snake. No, there's a snake inside. Don't go in the house. Beat it. No snakes in the house. Well, we can see how opulent the decor is. I hear you. I hear you, baby. Lord Valente's office. We need to find Galio's office, investigate, look at the... Okay. Let's read these. Nothing, can't even read his bookcases. Honestly. Can't take anything? Okay, we got the winery key. We can take that. Can't touch anything. Everything is like, it's just for looks. You can't loot. You can sit, but you can't loot. Oh, this one. Look. I can't touch the bookcases even. So here's his journal. Why did I ever agree to marry that woman? Yes, she comes with an impressive fortune, and I can certainly use the money, but she is annoyingly curious and wants to be an actual partner in this marriage. That's not how I want to do things. My first few weeks as a vampire were challenging, but it wasn't long before I decided to take control of my destiny and make the most of my new condition. It wasn't hard to form my own coven out of the disgruntled among Bogvir's clan. Ah! Most of them hate that pushy vampire. Still, I have to hand it to Bogvir. He really hit a gold mine with that recipe he found in an old scroll. Too bad he isn't as good an alchemist as he is a bloodthirsty vampire. I, on the other hand, am a very good alchemist. Back home in my own alchemy laboratory, and the tests are going exceedingly well. Yes, some of the first subjects turned into blood fiends. Uh-oh. But you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. Of course, Father has figured out what happened to me and is mad with grief and rage. I suppose I'll need to do something about that. He lived a long life, so I'll just consider it a mercy. Oh, he's gonna kill his own father. Hey, Jemmer, how are you, friend? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. So he killed his father. My idea is finally paying off. While a vampire can't consume the elixir made from the mushrooms grown in vampire blood. What? While a vampire can't consume the elixir made from the mushrooms grown in vampire blood directly and survive long enough to reap the benefits, if the elixir is funneled through an intermediary, we receive the power without any of the poisonous effects. By floating the elixir in a solution of wine fermented with my alchemically prepared grape seeds grown in soil enriched with the mushrooms, the wine can then be consumed by a non-vampire. This allows us to then feed off the non-vampire fortified with the wine and therefore receive the benefits of the elixir. The fact that we need to totally consume the vessel containing the wine is unfortunate, but acceptable. Oh no, all the servants are going to be killed off. And the grapes give off a scent that makes vampires ravenous. At least 2 of my new clan defied my orders and consumed handfuls of the first harvest. They died horribly. I call it Vesper Valente, a perfect vintage. Now to invite the leader of nearby vampire covens to come bid on the wine. I'll make a fortune, enough to keep the vineyards in operation, to keep my miserable wife happy until I dispose of her, and to keep my family legacy intact, and all while I gain power by consuming my own product. Though any mortal vassals and victims I acquire, of course, or through any mortal vassals and victims I acquire, of course. Wow. Wow, it's Taco Tuesday. I am well, Jemmer, I am. Allergies are just kicking my butt again. We had a crazy storm come through yesterday and it just stirred everything up. Huh. It's not letting me open these drawers. How rude. Taco sounds good. Taco sounds super yummy. Oh, is this a drawer box up here? Can I reach it? Can I reach it? Will let me reach? Negative. Ghost Rider. Okay, Bogvir's letter. Galio, first you recruit my own vampires away from me, offering them false promises and so-called new opportunities in Westfield. Then you invite me to bid on the very alchemical recipe you stole from me. Does your audacity know no bounds? I'll admit that while I knew the ambrosial concoction could double or triple our innate vampire powers, you are the one to figure out how to do it without also killing us, or so you claim. So here's my thought. I'm inclined to take a case or 2 off your hands, but if you expect me to pay for it, then you're even more a fool than I gave you credit for. Set aside 2 cases of wine for me at the auction. or I'll not only turn the other covens against you, I'll tell the Fighters Guild or Raven Watch what you're up to. Bugbear. Ooh, so he's got a threat now, too.
You again? What are you doing in my husband's office?
How did you... I thought you were talking to Fenorian. Why are you here?
You and Fenorian. Never in the right place at the right time. So, did you find what you were looking for? Share it with me, and maybe I won't call down to the winery for my husband's army of mercenaries.
So Valente is a vampire. His wine makes vampires more powerful, but only when consumed from a mortal.
Let me see that journal. By the stars. He killed his own father, and he plans to kill me. Oh, he's a cretin and a monster. And yes, pouring wine into people just so you can eat them and gain unnatural power is pretty bad too. Damn it! I drank the wine!
Uh-oh. You didn't know he was a vampire?
I suspected something was amiss.
I could
Since
tell just
I
by
arrived,
looking
I
at
hadn't
him.
consummated our marriage, and he's
Hey, Maury, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday, girl.
Alchemy laboratory with his mercenaries. Plus, he covets my family's fortune. But a vampire makes sense.
Let's see. Okay, so what now?
This vineyard could be a motherlode.
How long have they been married? They haven't consummated it yet.
Friend of Fenorian, not my husband's. I assume you're here to stop him.
Happy Taco
Fenorian
Day.
finish the task,
Taco
and
sounds
I'll
so
forgive
good.
him for the
It's too
affront
hot
he
to go
visited
out,
upon
though.
me and my family.
I need to get this information to Fenorian.
Make sure you do. I have no intent to serve as a wine glass for my husband.
Ursilia, I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Of course you do, but I don't care. Just talk to your friend and deal with my husband.
All right, if you say so.
Okay.
Lord Valente is well and truly into the auction now, so we have a bit of time. I never expected to find Ursilia here with you, though. What did you discover? And what did she mean by deal with her husband?
His journal explains everything. Take a look.
Interesting. He really spells it out, doesn't he?
This chick, I can only assume
enhanced
she and
mushrooms
her
used as
husband lived in
fertilizer
different
for
houses.
alchemically treated grape seeds.
Exactly.
And the hunger. I wasn't losing control. It's an effect of the grapes. Well, that's a relief.
Okay, so if non-vampires drink the wine, then a vampire drains them and gains power.
That does seem to be the general idea. If we allow this to spread, the ramifications will be staggering. Even relatively peaceful vampires might be tempted to start killing out of hand. We need to stop this. What were you and Ursilia discussing?
Ursilia says if you deal with her husband, she'll forgive you your affront against her and her family.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I do suppose I owe her for that. I'm no hired assassin, but I do make a habit out of disposing of dangerous vampires. We will do what is necessary to end this threat. Nothing more, nothing less. And that begins with destroying the wine.
So the winery and the alchemical laboratory are downstairs. I found the key.
Head downstairs and scout the area. I'll follow along shortly. I need to try to make things right with Ursilia. And maybe I have something in my alchemy kit to deal with the wine in her system. Just the smell of it makes me hungry.
Oh. Hold on. Hold the phone. What did you do to make her mad at you?
We were betrothed. A marriage arranged by our families. There might have been some affection there, but it was mostly a business agreement. When I became a vampire, I just left. I thought it would be a mercy.
So how did you get turned into a vampire?
As much as I trust you and value your
We're getting
company,
the
my
tea.
friend,
We're getting the tea.
that's not a story I feel like sharing. Especially not here and now. Maybe someday. I hope you understand.
So she never knew what happened to you then?
No. I didn't want to hurt anyone I knew. Ursilia, my family, so I simply left. Eventually, Count Verandis found me and made me part of House Ravenwatch. Rivenspire is a long way from Somerset, and Westfield is farther still. I never expected this.
So you're going to honor her request?
I'm not going to go out of my way to kill Gallio, if that's what you're asking. We do need to destroy his operation, though. This elixir turned wine is too dangerous to distribute to aggressive vampire clans. What happens after that is up to him.
Okie dokie, you'll do it. That's right.
Ursilia, before we talk, let me see if I've got anything that will flush the wine from your system.
I'm not drunk, Fenorian. I only had a glass or two.
That's not the issue. Hey, Silbor! How are you doing, friend? Oh, she's back in her chair. She's back in her chair. Can't see her very well. Let me put the light on. I don't have the light on in here. 1 second. Once I get up, she's probably gonna come. I'm not. Oy. She cracks me up at how she's very much like a puppy sometimes. She just follows me from room to room. Happy Tuesday, doing well. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing well. I'm doing good too, Zobor. Doing good. Just allergies making my life miserable. Other than that, I'm fine. As fine as I can be. Where am I? Am I supposed to go downstairs? Yes. Woo! So we walked in on the main floor. Oh, look at the detail with the chairs up on the... Everything rolled up. Everything up. Huh. We make a different sound when we went across the wood floors. The Valente winery. Oh. Oh. So he did come with us. Okay. Uh-oh. I heard something.
You lead while I look around.
Looky. Looky is a trap that we will not step on.
Valente's journal said he had a coven of vampires. We should expect a fight.
Yes, let's not step on that.
For as many tentacles.
Oh, look at the paintings. Ah! A chill render. A dead chill render. Lots of jewelry boxes in here.
I'm a hunter. No blood vassals for me.
Whoa, check it out. You're not going to say anything about that view? Interrupted his summoning thing or whatever he was making. Just don't step on him.
objectives, and apparently under the influence of the wine. Friend, let's speak.
Okay, where are you? Where'd you go? Oh. Where'd you go?
These workers must be some of the subjects Gallio mentioned in his journal. They're on the verge of turning into blood fiends. I might be able to mix a counteragent with the proper ingredients.
Dude, we're like down here in vampire hell. What do you mean proper ingredients?
Grape pulp left over from the Vesper Valente wine, wax flower petals to hasten the recovery process, and imperial oak tannins to make the remedy effective topically. Find those items around the winery while I make preparations.
Around the winery? Outside around or inside around? I found some seasoning. I found... Was that honey? Some honey. I hear Blood Fiend.
A most gratifying resolution.
I agree. Oh, look at her. Just eating people willy-nilly. Ta-da! Okay, we found the wax flower petals. How did Fenori know they'd be here? Rats and roaches everywhere. Salt rice. Oh, I got a blood fiend. Ooh. Oh, Tater's. Oh, Mrs. T. Hi, sweetheart. How are you doing? Tater's spending her tickets, spending her coins. Hey. Oh, you see me from clear over there? What kind of range is that? Imperial Oak Tannin. Doing good, thanks. Oh, I'm feeling allergies. Whoa! I'm feeling fine, just allergies are really bothering me. We have swollen, watery eyes. My nose is all ripped up and raw from blowing it. We had a storm come in yesterday and just the wind was crazy. So I imagine it just stirred up all the pollens and molds or whatever. Whatever my body is allergic to. Yeah, it's really annoying. Ow. So I know I don't sound the best sometimes, but I don't feel sick. It's just the allergy thing. Hey, we got a Techo. Hey, sweetie, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Whoa. Happy Tuesday to you. There's more than one. Here, we're down here. We're in this room now. So the blood fiends, they just go up there and that's how they use blood fiends to do it. All the barrels are empty. Someone's taking all the goodies. Ooh. And you, Churender, you must also be disposed of. Grape pulp. Okay. I've acquired something into my bag. I heard it. So these things are a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be. I'm good actually having to effort. I'm good actually having to effort. Oh no, you're having to effort. Oh my gosh. Yo, I have had a nap and my body is already saying, oh, you're tired, but I know it's because of my
Hostilities
eyes.
ended.
It's because of my eyes.
Now to relax.
I hope we're going the right way.
Your fate is sealed.
Battle mage. A battle mage. She wasn't very tough. Oh no, we're gonna get blood on the carpet. Okay, where are we going now? We're going this way? Oh yeah, they're just making us, they're just making us after all the mobs. Oh yeah, is this the guy that we killed earlier? Just replaying the same scene from before? Yep.
Oh, good.
That's exactly what it was.
I'm starting to worry. I'm glad you're back. Did you find everything we need?
I'm usually done with all my work by noon, but I was on vacation last week, so I'm still catching up. Oh.
Once I've brewed the counter agent,
Morb got
pick up the
himself
buckets
sick. He's
and
been sick
splash
all
the
week.
remedy over our poor patients. It's not the most dignified way
He got
to
a phone
administer
call
medicine,
from one of his
but it worked
guys
without putting either of you at risk.
when he was when he was driving back to, or driving from Tampa up to Orlando. He got a call from one of his guys and warned him that he was felt deathly ill. And the Morb was like, "Oh, great." So I guess by that evening, Morb said his nose started running, and by the time he woke up in the morning, he's just felt horrible. But I think it's just a cold, because I'm hoping it's just a cold. Anyhow, I told him, asked him if mom has masks around, because he should wear a mask. And he goes, I'm afraid to ask. He goes, it's so hot here. We can't have the air conditioner on. He goes, and I told him, I said, I think you need to suck it up, honey. You need to suck it up. You're in a house with old people. But anyhow, he's getting better. So I think it was just a cold. But you know how men can be when they're sick. Sometimes they can be a little bit overly dramatic. They just do that, so we'll take more extra care of them. Let's see. All right, I'll pour this cure on the victims then. Oh, I'm clicking. Why is nothing happening? I'm clicking because my mouse is set to the wrong place. I'll pour it. Wait. Oh.
And that should do it. You're free to administer the cure.
Oh, my eyes. I'm rubbing my eyes. They can be babies. I agree. So here's the counter agent that's going to work for just the people here. Here's one. Is that enough for everybody? I have to splash it on him.
Looks like the effects are already subsiding.
You saved us. Please, you need to stop him.
Trenton Callus.
Thank you for helping us. Please tell me you're also here to stop Lord Valente.
We are. How did you wind up in that cage?
We really thought things were looking up. Lord Valente had such grand ideas for the vineyard and winery. He even asked us to try a new vintage he was working on. We felt so honored. Then we started to get sick, and he locked us down here.
So any idea where to find at Lord Valente's laboratory?
Yes, it's right through those doors to the west. He's growing weird mushrooms and has all kinds of alchemical equipment. Destroy his equipment and burn the mushrooms. That should put an end to his vile experiments.
All right, I'll see what we can do.
We need to destroy that laboratory.
He threw his thumb.
You scout ahead while
he
I
threw his
work on
thumb back
freeing these
this
people.
way.
I'll meet you there.
Ooh. So it's very hot, but now I'm cold. And I am cold because my streaming room is in the basement. So while the house AC is doing its very best to try and keep the house at 72 degrees, it is an icebox down here in the basement. Because all that cold air is coming right down here. Oh, finally something I can loot. A bookshelf, but there's nothing in the bookshelf, and there's no books to read. Okay, don't step on the traps. Traps are bad. Whoa.
Right behind you, friend.
I hope so.
I knew there was some.
You won't ruin all my hard work!
Ah! Where'd he go? Come in to me!
Must I do everything myself?
I'm trying to jump to escape. Okay. I didn't see any mushrooms to burn. So Valente came down and we had to kill him. Okay. Look at the mushrooms. Do we get to have this? I want this.
This is it. The laboratory. We need to destroy it all.
Okay,
Let me explain, friend.
let's see. Cold Harbor Dangerous Snacks. Haven't found anything that is new for me. Do you want to talk to me? Where is he? Oh, psh. Yes, what? What?
Valente's alchemical equipment is truly
my
impressive.
partner was feeling nauseous this
It's a
morning.
shame we have to
so
destroy
he
it.
took the day off, but
we
he's
need to
been
make sure
fine
no
all
one else
day.
can continue his experiments.
The emotes are perfect for that statement, Maury. I totally am getting it. I totally am getting what's going through your mind right now. Also, this meeting has convinced me that no one in our planning department can calendar. They keep sending requests due the same day they send the requests and are mad at us for having so many late requests. Did you guys check the date? Half of us haven't even looked at our inbox yet. Oh, so what do we need to do?
These vats turn the mushrooms into a fertilizer for the grapes. Increase the flames under the vats by adjusting the valves. That will increase the pressure. After that, set fire to the mushroom planters.
We're doing that again.
Then get clear before the vats explode.
You seem disappointed when you need to destroy this equipment.
A part of me hates to see valuable equipment go to waste. But we can't allow more of the Vesper Valente to be created. Now come on, let's do this.
Okie dokie. Welcome home, Tater. Welcome home.
Turn up the flame valves as high as they'll go.
Okay,
I'll
turn
get
it
rid
up.
of these research notes.
Ooh. Anything else?
Now, the mushrooms. A few well-placed torches should
Look
ignite
at I
the
want
entire
this as
hearth.
furnishings. They always show us these in the game, but they never give them to us. Where's the mushrooms? Oh, they're all down here. Oh, damn. Now the mushrooms. Is somebody else setting them on fire? There's more mushrooms to burn. Look, we're missing some. Oh no, it's catching. It's catching.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Okay. Now to finish work. Oh, you still have more work to do, hun? I guess so. It's only 3 o'clock. Oh, look. Here's the spot. Okay.
Ercilia, about your husband.
Not now, Fenorian. I have more important matters.
Ugh.
As I
Dirt
was
fungus.
saying, I'll compensate double wages for all who remain. With your expertise, we'll revive the traditional methods and be producing excellent wine in no time.
Okay. Are they buying it? No, they're like, ah, nah. Hell nah.
That was excellent work, friend. We destroyed Lord Gallio's laboratory and managed to rescue the workers he
Yeah, well, I'm
experimented
covering
on.
for 2 people. She's like,
There
hey,
might be
Mel,
some
how are you doing,
ramifications
friend?
over remaining Vesper
Otherwise, I would cut out
Valente,
early.
but it won't become the sweeping problem I feared.
But we didn't stop the auction.
We didn't have to. Ercilia told me she interrupted the auction and told Lord Gallio in a voice loud enough for all to hear that the Raven Watch was on the premises. One mention of House Ravenwatch, and the invited vampires fled the estate.
Let's not talk about slacking there, mister. So none of them got any of the Vesper Valente?
Perhaps a few bottles were carried off, but none of them had time to load any
So
casks or
the
crates
bad
before they
vampires
fled.
are afraid of the good
I'll track
vampires.
them down eventually. And before I take my leave, I'll make sure the remaining vintage is destroyed.
So what happens to the Valente vineyard now?
Ercilia is set on taking control and turning the vineyard and winery into a profitable
Awesome.
enterprise.
Tater told me that you got an
I have no
excellent
doubt she'll
offer.
succeed. And speaking
That's
of succeeding,
wonderful
your
news,
help
Mel.
was invaluable
Wonderful
in stopping
news.
Lord Gallio.
Huh?
Please, take this with my thanks.
I'm getting 2 drinks? That's my compensation? Gallio and his best vintage.
I suppose you're off on another adventure now, friend. Know that I appreciate the assistance you provided.
Oh, look at this.
And the companionship. If you ever have need of House Ravenwatch,
Oh, that's such a
just
cute
send the word.
emote.
We always have time for our friends.
Midna baby? That is such a cute emote. Oh my gosh. I'm going to record this really quick. Start recording just really quick. I'm going to let Willow see this. How cute is that? Okay. It's so cute. She's got little pom-poms coming up. Ah, they're a 14 person. Nice. I've got a couple of 14 people that I follow. I'll have to hold on a second. I'll have to add her to my list. 1 second. That's not too hard to do, I think. There we go. Pop her up just like this. Oh my god, you guys. It keeps bringing up Firefox. I want it to come up on Chrome. 1 second. I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, they're such cute emotes. My lord. Oh, okay. So, let's see. Will you return to Rivenspire now, Norian? It's good to see you.
Eventually. After I make sure any remnants of Lord Gallio's vile experiments are taken care of here. Then I may check on the auction guests that scattered and see that any absconded bottles of Vesper Valente are dealt with. There's always something.
There's always something, isn't it? Isn't there though? Always. Okay.
We can use this.
Oh, he didn't chastise me for touching the mushrooms. That's a first. Okay, so let's see what she has to say.
I suppose I should thank you. Even Fenorian came through for me this time. My husband's foul
Is
operation
he
is
okay?
finished,
I hope
and
he's
his coven-
okay.
Is that really what he called it? We'll scatter before long. Now begins the hard work of restoring this vineyard.
So, what was Sven like when you knew him?
Much like he still is.
Flick her ear.
Always a
Come here.
perfect
Let me
gentleman.
flick you.
Our first moment alone after our families arranged our
There we
engagement,
go. I flicked it.
I told him to drop any pretense of romantic interest. Oh, how he blushed. Pity those pale cheeks won't ever blush again.
Let's see. Oh, she's not a very nice person. So you were fine with marrying someone you didn't love or who didn't love you?
Fine with it. I was relieved. In families as wealthy as ours, marriage isn't like some Breton romance novel. It's business. Love never makes for good business. But I never expected him to just disappear like that. It was rude and hurtful.
So would you have gone through the marriage if you knew he was a vampire?
Obviously, that change occurred right before the marriage. But probably not. If he hadn't disappeared without a trace, his family would have disowned him. Marrying a pauper would not have been good business. I am pleased he seems happy, though.
Oh, jeez. Okay, Trenton, we spoke with you once. How about you?
Thank you again for saving us down in the winery. I thought if I ever got out of
flicked
that
it good,
cage,
Maury.
I'd leave and
Flicked
never
it
come
good.
back. But Lady Valente offered quite the sum to stay. Maybe things really will be different under new management.
I wish you luck with that. Meow. Somebody's talking to us. Oh, it's a ghost kitty. A ghost kitty. Okay. So there's that one done. We're still going to say Narcissus for another time since we have the quest. We're going to try to knock out these hubs. Windeer. So he's actually part of the Windeer quest, I'm guessing. All right, we'll go do the Narcissus one. Oh, that's right. That's right. She could use a friend like Nirlin. She absolutely could. Oh my gosh. So rude. Okay. Let me go look over here right quick. Hey. Oh, what's happening here? They're burning things for no good reason. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I have to pick this up.
Another chance at perfection.
Look it. He didn't say he didn't get mad. Usually he says like, ew. Ew. There's a things. Is this the cave here? Whoa, wasps! Wasps! No, this is the cave over here. Hello. Hello, Ella. I'm not seeing a cave, guys. Oh, wait. Is it this rock? Oh. Is it a secret cave? Broken Promises Cave. So I'm right on top of it, but this is not where the entrance is. Oh my gosh, as an ender, do you have to be so noisy? I'm not even sprinting. Why do you have to make so much noise? Is it up here? This is not the first time that we have not been able to find a cave entrance, guys. I dare say it won't be the last.
Someday you'll make something surprising with that.
Oh, what the heck? Did they break his code, or is it like a thing that happens when? No, because I've been max rapport with him, but it'll drop when when you pick a mushroom, but it doesn't do it every time. But even like I don't know, maybe it resets like every hour that he'll lose a tick of rapport. But all the other times he just says something, snarky. Ew, dirt fungus. I hope you wash your hands. He will say that every time. He's never ever once said anything positive about picking up mushrooms. You guys, where's this cave entrance at? I don't see a quest. It says it's a quest hub. I mean, how come there's no quest marker for a quest hub? Maybe it has to do with Narcissus? I don't know. I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Let's give up on this for a moment. But I just find it funny that he's saying something positive. He never does that. Going where there's bad people. Was that Narcissus over there? More recollection people. Hello, Narcissus. Remember me? I wonder if he's gonna remember that I pushed him in the well.
An opportunity for cogitation? Let's get into it.
Did I look like I was here to talk to you, Sander?
Hush! Can't you see I'm busy blending into my surroundings?
You stood out like a sore thumb. What are you talking about? Good to see you again, Narcissus. I heard you could use some help.
Ah, yes. I remember.
Wasn't he like trapped inside a bottle in Skyrim?
Work, I see. No matter. I am glad to take you under my wing once more in this endeavor.
Graybeard, you're incoming. My doctor told me your patella measures 2.54 centimeters. He said, in Chinese. I said in Chinese. Oh, that's funny. Oh, 2.54 centimeters. So I suppose, as that's an inch, I'm going to need the devs to give us the option to smack the back of his head when we first see him. Narcissus? So tell me what you're doing here. He never remembers that I pushed him into the well.
I was exploring these alien ruins, looking for the emblem of the last king, when my associates suddenly turned on me and threw me out.
What associates?
They're called the Recollection. I mentioned to them that the symbol of King Dinar, last of the alien kings, could be found here. I never expected that they would betray me. But you're going to help me, aren't you?
All right, where do we start?
We must search these surface ruins for two types of things. My own irreplaceable notes, and any information of the Recollection's doings. Those wood elves must have some papers about here. Mission orders, reports, or correspondence.
Well, let's see. At least I didn't stick you in a bottle this time, or push you in a well.
Ah, yes, the case of the male moth mysterium. You'd be surprised how often that sort of thing happens in this line of work.
He never mentions being pushed into the well. That's so funny. So, keeps things interesting.
We must search these surface ruins for two types of things. My own irreplaceable notes, and any information of the Recollection's doings. Those wood elves must have some papers about here. Mission orders, reports, or correspondence.
So tell me more about what happened here.
I should never have mentioned the emblem of the last king to the Recollection. They sent a large contingent of helpers and drove me off. The emblem was part of the regalia of the last alien king, Lelorian Dinar.
King Dinar?
You know about King Dinar?
Of course I do. Yes, we've met.
What? Really? You don't look that ancient. But then you know that when the last kingdom of the High Elves fell, its people and treasures were scattered. The emblem was a symbol of King Dinar's reign and an important alien treasure.
So that's why you've come to Wendir?
Indeed.
Indeed.
I'd heard tales that the last king's 5 devoted retainers gathered here prior to his demise. The emblem of the last king is sure to be here, protected by the traps set by these 5 loyal retainers.
Alrighty. Goodbye. Oh. So I guess we're gonna fight our way through. Our report from Wendir Dig to Gregorian, Keeper of the Recollection, from Gwyndethor, Expedition Liaison. Keeper Gregorin. I beg to report that the work at Wendir proceeds slowly. The area surrounding the ruin is inhabited by minotaurs, who take a dim view of our presence here. They have gotten into the underground passages as well, and this may indicate that there are other entrances than the one we know. Oh, so maybe that little cave entrance is part of this quest. We found nothing so far that indicates that the emblem of the last king or the alien relics are within. Most discoveries have been abandoned bottles of aged wine, holy water, and blood. The complex is sprawling, and there are several places where our progress is halted by some blockage or sealed gate. Exploration is further hampered by statues that come to life and attack the explorers. Oh no! Deadly traps are still active after all these centuries. In particular, many of these traps emit a petrifying gas which immobilizes the target and gives them a calcified appearance, making it look like they have been turned to stone. Finally, there has been great difficulty with our official expert, quote unquote. He may have some knowledge in this field, but has proved to be insufferable. Oh, that must be talking about Narcissus. Has proved to be insufferable in his dealings with others. If he is not boring our fellow wood elves with ridiculous tales of his exploits, he is drooling over some statue, inscription, or broken pottery shard that we have excavated. Frankly, I do not trust him to not pocket some valuable trinkets for his own use. It must be talking about Narcissus. I humbly request that we dismiss this expert immediately, either removing him from the excavations or removing him from the branches of life. He is getting on my nerves. And if he reminds me one more time of how he impressed you with his suaveness and knowledge, I will throw him down a well myself. There's the well reference right there. Always remember, Quinta Thar.
I can't believe they're complaining about me. Me! After all I did for them. Fine. Be that way.
Our new bestie wrote this. Fine. Be that way. Oh, that's so much.
We can use this.
Guys, just spitting facts. Wow. Has anybody noticed that their aggro table is quite a bit bigger now? I mean, I was clear over here, and he saw me from over there.
More as many tentacles.
And then these guys, I had to get right up into their face. Dealing with the recollection. Oh, Narcissus Dren. I'm sorry,
Yes,
I can't.
Well, my alliance with the recollection was a bit tenuous at best.
I can't handle talking to him, let alone read his writings. It'll be in my idiotic memory if I ever feel like looking it up.
Attention here. Hey.
Attention here. Paid?
Any more? I need some tea.
Oh, hey. I thought he said hey. Oh, I thought he said attention here. Paid. Like pay attention. Another one by Narcissus.
Ah, excellent. My notes on the 5 loyal retainers. You know, it would do you well to study these notes. They might come in handy someday.
I want to grab the cell trice. Oh wait! Whoa! Who? What? Where? Oh no! This guy over here saw me. For real. Get real. I'm so far away. Oh, is that one affected too? Is the sneak range affected?
Let's head into the catacombs beneath these ruins to sort through what we found, away from this rabble.
The catacombs away from this rabble. No, it's way over here. Broken Promises Cave. Don't know. I don't know what the deal is over here. Go in here. Yes, but not usually in the same room. People are seeing me from the floor above me. Oh, no kidding? Oh, that is weird. That is weird, Maury.
Come here, assistant. Let's take a better look at those documents.
Did you put in a ticket or file a bug report?
Let me see those papers we gathered. Ah, I see.
That is definitely
the recollection
buggy.
found an altar but could go no farther. Sounds magical. There's mention of finding
Oh, you
vials
guys,
of blood,
I'm like-
some sacred water, and a bottle of ancient wine. Yes,
I need another
yes,
nap. Oh my
those
God.
are our keys.
Oh, jeez. Do their reports mention anything else?
It seems my former allies are not doing well without me.
Oh my
Petrification traps, locked doors, giant living statues, that peculiar altar. Typical novice
I
stuff.
already had a nap
Nothing
this
that would
morning.
challenge a master of his craft such as myself.
Living statues. Oh, yes.
Animated stonework.
If we...
Doesn't surprise
Will these
me.
come to
They
life
don't
if I
require
hit them?
much upkeep. But this altar, alien design, so it will need some liquid to activate it. They have the keys but have no clue how to use them.
So what needs to be done?
We
Oh my gosh, I can't stop
on.
yawning. Oh,
the
gosh.
renowned Narcissus is not deterred by mundane challenges. Let's find this altar they mentioned, and keep your eyes out for any bottles, vials, or carafes they have excavated.
Okay.
Oh, hell
jeez.
no!
Oh, gosh. Monkey! Was that loud to you guys? That scared me. Oh, thank you, Tater, for getting the shout out. Can you grab one for Monkey too? Oh, and then we should grab one for Tater also. Thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Who's going to do this one? I get Tater. Ha! Tell me no. I tell you no. Don't tell me no. I tell you no. I have headphones on and maybe it made my tongue yell. I've got the headphones on too, and everything seems so much louder with the headphones on. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's just so hot, and my allergies are just acting up like crazy. Ugh. And now I'm tired. I don't have any more questions for you, Narcissus. I can't stand talking to you. Okay, so guys, we're just gonna stand right here, and we're just gonna pick up this tomorrow. I don't have a scheduled stream tomorrow, but Thursday stream is going to have to be not Thursday, because Thursday morning I have a chiropractor appointment. I think it's like 10 or 10:30. I have a chiropractor appointment, but I have to leave for Richmond Airport by 2 o'clock tomorrow to go pick up Morb. And I'm either going to sit in traffic or sit at the airport, or both, and wait for him, because his flight arrives at like 5 something, and I have to go southbound on the 95. Yo, for real, I had to go and get my son a gift for his birthday, and I nearly died of the heat. Oh my gosh, it's miserable. Yes, yay for him being home for sure. Oh my gosh, I'll be so happy. Ginny only listens to him. She listens to me. She'll come when I say, let's go outside. She comes when she wants to eat. She listens, but she won't walk away from the patio door to go use to go potty unless I go out there with her. She just stares at me. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm coming. So I have to stand outside while she does her business, and then she comes back inside. And she doesn't do that to Morb. She only does it to me. Yeah, it is. It's not that big. It's not that big. A second time for that area knows nothing of it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh, can I nap? Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can. The thing that concerns me is like driving his truck. Actually, no, I take it back. I'll be fine driving it. It's when he drives it, right after an adjustment. Oh my gosh. The man, he tells me that his truck drives like a car. And I'm like, my eye. He like hits every bump and bounce. And I'm like bouncing in my seat. I can just feel my adjustments like snapping right back out again. Oh, I sometimes miss having my car, especially on trips like that. Hopefully I can get a nap in. Hopefully. Anyhow, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and just call this here, and I'll come back tomorrow instead of Thursday, and then hopefully I won't feel so tired and so stuffed up and so miserable on my eyes. Oh look, speak of the devil. Morb's texting me. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's almost 100 degrees outside, not including the index. Oh, he just let me know more weather for us inbound. Oh, great. Another thunderstorm coming in. Awesome. That's why it's dark outside. Hey, Dilly Beans. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jemmer, thank you for the socials, you guys. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Another heat advisory. My phone just constantly blowing up with heat advisories. Constantly. Okay, everyone. Oh, thank you for hanging out with me. Love you all. Take care. I will see you again next time. Bye. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.